Okay, start from 2015. This one is the easiest one. The polynomial provided to you is not in general form, so you can expand it into the general form. The general form looks like range in the format of x highest degree, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then constant term. Now it's divided by x minus 2. The remainder is negative 5, so obviously we can use the remainder theory. So the third sentence tells us that it's divisible by x minus 3. It means that f3 should be equal to 0 because this is a factor. Okay, so given what we have, we do part A, phi h and k. You can see it's unknowns in the polynomial. So basically, what we need to do is first use all the information we have. When you put in 2, this 2 minus 2 equals 0, so this whole thing here disappears, so f2 equals to k directly. And then, so I skip a step here, you can do it with full step. Okay, and then next one is f3 equals to 0, so f3 put x equals to 3. The function now equals to 0. So solve it, we have equation 1 and equation 2, we solve it, and then we finish calculating the h and k. That's very easy. And then part B, someone claimed that all the roots, it means that if we find one of the roots is not integers, we can disagree. We can already disagree with this question, okay? So for this kind of question, you need to find the roots. The roots is the solution of x. The first thing we are doing in part B is that we write out the polynomial with the h and k first, and then we try to make it into the format that we are familiar with, okay? And for this one, how we do it is that you break the bracket, times in one by one. So be very careful about that. Okay, what you have here should be negative 4x to the power 1 and then plus 3, okay? Even I make mistake in the calculation, okay? So after you figure out the general form of fx, now we are doing the factorization. How to do the factorization? First, to find the factor. So the question already tells us it's divisible by x minus 3. It means that x minus 3 is a factor. So if we write the x minus 3, and then the quotient. How to find the quotient is using the long division. So long division, you should already know how to do it. If you don't know, I will do it at the end of the video and teach you again. Here, after you figure out what it looks like, you always will have a quadratic equation. Always check the quadratic equation with formula 01 to see if it have the real solution or unreal solution or integer solution. It will tell you. The question asking integers, whether the roots are all integers. So you need to show, even you know it's not integers, by using the formula 01, you need to show it out. How? Using the quadratic formula. So find the root of quadratic formula. Here, in the answer, we can say that the roots are 3 and negative plus or minus. Plus or minus means that we have two answers. One is plus or one is minus. Okay, so here actually is two roots, which not all are integers. So we disagree with this. Okay, so we will write more detail when fx equals to 0. Okay, so fx equals to 0, we find the roots of x.
If you do not know how to do the long division, first you need to write out the whole polynomial and then